So this video is assuming that you already have an account set up that was created for you. If you don't yet have an account, it's very simple to get started. You can click right here where it says sign up, or you can come up to the top and hover over the sign in button, and from there you can click register. But assuming that you already have your account created, let's go ahead and dive right in. So we'll click on sign in here. So we'll start with this. Again, we'll enter our username. There we are, David Testerton. Enter your password and log in. So here we are on the Create a Memory page. This is where we're going to enter the basic information of our loved one to get the profile started. So we'll enter the first name, the middle name if you'd like, last name, the date that they were born. So notice it uses the format of month, / day, / and 4 digits for the year. Let's do 16 and then pass. Hometown, what hometown they're from. Ooh. Okay, and then we can choose a file here for their profile, their main profile image. So what I did is I clicked on the choose file, and now I'm actually picking the file that's on my computer. And we'll hit submit. So now we've created our first profile, so we'll come in here to edit profile. If at any time you want to preview your memory, simply click this button as we go along. There's a few different options here. You can enable the NFC device. This is that device tag from Porcelains Unlimited. If you've purchased your porcelain from them and they included an NFC tag in your order, then you would simply click on this button, enter your order number, and click submit, so that way the porcelain and the NFC ID tag, the Eternal Timekeeper ID tag, that's linked up to your online memorial, so you can instantly take your smartphone or tablet and go straight to this online memorial. You can add stories you'd like to share, photos and videos, and update your memorial site's address. So for instance, in this case, instead of it being memory /58, you can update the address here to whatever you'd like, as long as the name is not taken. Period. Submit. Oh, so it doesn't like the period there, so just take out the period. There we go. So we have that all set up. So that's an easier way of getting, letting people know how to get to your site, your loved one's site. Instead of using a number, now you can have a name or a nickname. This is the basic information that we entered on the first page. You can either edit that if you'd like, or you can crop the profile picture. So if we click that, we'll choose what part we want. So if we want just this, crop image. So now when we go to preview, there's our image we just cropped. Here's the information that we've already entered. So we'll click back. If your loved one has social media accounts, for instance Facebook or Twitter, you can add those social links here. If your loved one belonged to any organizations or supported any organizations, maybe the YMCA or was in the Boy Scouts, you can enter those organizations here. And if you want to change your background, you can do that. So for instance, if you like this background, this is more appropriate. Now when we preview, now this background is input. So anyway, let's click back again. Let's go ahead and add a story. I want to share a story. So we can add a life story, or we can add events. So we'll go ahead and add a life story. I already have a life story typed up here. So I'm just gonna highlight this, copy it and paste it right on in. Submit. So now we just added a life story. Let's go ahead and add some events. And again, I already have some events ready to go here. Again, I'm copying those. You can also right click, go to copy. Then we'll right click and go to paste. Paste those right in there, submit. So now we're done. We're going to go back to the profile editor. Let's preview it. So here's the events that we added. Here's the life story down here. Let's go back. Let's add some photos real quick, maybe a video. So this is how to create a picture album. We'll go to create a new album. Give the new album a name. In this case, I'm going to call it Normandy. Choose a picture for the new album and submit. So this is your album cover photo that we're including right now. So we just added this cover photo. Now let's add a picture to the album. Go to add files. Choose the files you'd like to add. Open. So now we have these 3 files that we want to add. Go to click Start Upload. So it'll take just a moment depending on how large your photos are. There we go, we just added all 3 photos. Go to Return to Normandy. That's what we called our photo album, so we're going to return to the main album here. So now we have these 3 photos in our picture album. If you wanted to change the name of the album, you can go to Edit or change the cover photo. If you want to add more photos, you can add descriptions or delete the photo. And at this point, we're just going to return to Edit Profile. So now we'll preview. So now you can see we have additional photos. We can click on the album and see these additional photos here all pulled up. If you want to share these, you can share them using Facebook or Twitter. Here's the direct link to that photo. Or we can click this magnifying glass and view the photo full size. Oh, I think I just lost it. Here we go, let's try it again. There it is. Sorry, it's a large photo. It's taking an extra minute to load, so as you can see, just by clicking on these other photos, these magnifying glasses, we can view them full screen. Or you can click these little buttons here and switch photos. Okay. So we'll go back to our memory. It's looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and see if we can add a video real quick. So we're just going to go back. There we are. Scroll down, embed a video. So we're going to add an embedded video. This one, I'm going to call this one Normandy also. And for the link, what you want to do is you want to take a YouTube link. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here up to here to go to youtube.com. Battle of Normandy. There we go. So I'm just going to go ahead and click on this. So if you wanted to add any video that you wanted to, simply come down here and click on Share, Embed. So here's the link that you'll want to use for the embedding the video. So you'll copy, let's highlight this. We'll right click and go to Copy. Then we'll come back up to our Eternal Timekeeper and we're going to paste it here and submit. Now we'll go to Preview. Here's our photos. Here's our video we just embedded from YouTube. See how easy that was? Alright, go back. If you wanted to add the location of your loved one, perhaps it's the grave marker, you can, ideally you'd be on your smartphone or tablet at the site, and you could simply click on the button that says Get Current Location. This will get your actual GPS location down within a few feet and hone in right exactly where your loved one is. Or you can simply click add edit on the map, and you can get the latitude and longitude and plug that in. One way to do that is if you go to Google and go to Maps. Let's say you find the location of your loved one. I'm just going to type Port St. Lucie Cemetery. I'm going to zoom in here. Again, ideally you would be on your smartphone and be exactly in the right spot. So let's say you know though that this is the cemetery, and maybe this is the grave marker. So here's your latitude and longitude. You see how I did that? I right clicked, go to what's here, and again we have your latitude and longitude. We can go ahead and we can take this number as your latitude. We'll go ahead and copy this, go back to Eternal Timekeeper and paste it. Okay, and then let's go back to Google Maps and we'll get the longitude. Again, we'll copy this and paste it in. Your longitude and add GPS location. There we go, we'll preview the memory again. There's our video. There's exactly where we marked on our map. You can get directions right to it. You can zoom in if you want. Yep, exactly where we marked it. Okay. And there you go. Now we've created our first Eternal Timekeeper Memorial profile. Thank you so much for following along with us. If you have any questions, we're always happy to help. You can send us an email on our Contact Us page or navigate to our FAQ, our Frequently Asked Questions page. Thank you again. Take care.